So basically, today I just want to take a look on Dr. Phil's addiction to gaming. I'm gonna make a nice summary because otherwise we're gonna get a copy strike. Basically, this mom comes to Dr. Phil, tells her kid is addicted to gaming, that he's becoming desensitized of emotions because of it, and that she's having a hard time raising this kid because he's addicted to games. He's basically dominating her, which is really weird, but I don't know. So let's see a couple of things that were said during this episode and what Dr. Phil is gonna do about it. It's gonna be a bit cringy, a bit weird, also a bit sick in the head, but it's Merca.
Video gaming. I will punch, slap, bite to get you out of my way.
She says her son is obsessed with violent video games.
What's in here?
He will punch, bite, and slap you. I'd slap you, silly boy.
I go and clean his room up. I am fearful of what my son might do to me if I try to regain control. If he feels like he has been pushed too hard, he will retaliate in a violent way.
Why are you... Stop! Back up immediately!
The two games that he really likes to play the most are Grand Theft Auto and Fortnite.
You're having problems with a kid who has a gaming addiction, who's aggressive. And you're telling me that he's playing Grand Theft Auto 5, which you cannot buy, not in Europe, not in America, without being at least 18 years old. That game didn't bought himself. The Xbox was not bought by itself, and wasn't bought by the kid either, because he doesn't have the money for it. So please explain to me, how can this be his favorite game while you're his parent, and why is this this is also an aggressive game, to say so?
Violent games have desensitized him from actual pain and death.
These violent games have desensitized him from actual violence or death. Please confirm.
He has been bullied. I am scared that he will take the behaviors that he's learned in the game and retaliate. He could.
She's afraid that because he's getting bullied, he's gonna copy behavior from the game and use it in real life to retaliate. Wait, the kid is 12. What the hell?
Become another school shooter.
What's in here?
Did she just say school shooter? Let me rewind this.
Shooter.
What's in here?
Oh.
Become another school shooter.
Yep, she just called her own son a school shooter.
This is his dad passed away
September.
in September of last year, right?
Oh, so this kid's dad passed away. That can explain a lot of his behavior, I guess. Not really, but probably some mental stuff. I'm not a doctor.
And from a heart condition, correct?
Yes.
And your son barely shed a tear, right?
Yes.
There's definitely something wrong with this kid. His dad passed away and he barely shed a tear. Are you freaking kidding me? I mean, at that young age of 12, that probably has a big impact in you. I mean, if you're older and stuff, you understand it still has a big impact, but you kind of can handle it. But he's 12 and he didn't shed a tear.
In fact, he said, hey, people die, moving on.
Yes.
People die, moving on. I mean, gotta give it to the kid, it's true, but wow. Whoa, this is some psycho kid that just I don't know what to say for this. What the hell?
What that might jump from virtual reality to reality and shoot people, and you have over 50 guns, including assault rifles, in your house.
Yes.
My kid is an ex-school shooter. He's being bullied. He didn't shed a tear on his dad's funeral. You have over 50 guns in your house, and you're afraid your kid's gonna become a school shooter. This, my friends, this, my watchers, my subscribers, my dear fans, my dear friends, is America for you. Some real America.
Common sense alert.
Common sense alert. Exactly. Common sense. Something that apparently a lot of Americans don't have, looking at who's the president in their country, and this family definitely doesn't have.
Chevy Trailblazer.
There you go. Back her up to the garage, load them all in there, go down to the gun shop, have that guy come outside, take an inventory, and walk away with a hat full of money and no guns.
Was it that hard? Really? Was it that hard? I mean, come on. Looking at some cases of people who are coming to Dr. Phil's show, I think I could be a Dr. Phil. Don't take me seriously.
Because we have to go back to basics.
You know how we'd solve this problem in the Balkans with like real ex-U parents? They would just slap the living shit out of you with a slipper and other objects who are at hand. And this would make you think twice to call your mom a peasant to bring her food. She would whoop your ass. She would fucking beat you up so bad. Butt hurts. One just talking about it and the memories. Ugh. Just to be clear, so in the end this kid, 12-year-old kid, gets sent to this camp which Dr. Phil offers to like fix their issues, to say so. During this episode they actually show the reports that video games cannot trigger a violent behavior. So to all you parents watching this, and all the parents and other people, not only parents but especially parents who always told my parents and told me that this could influence my behavior and I would do bad in school and blah 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 blah. That's just utter bullshit, and it has been proven scientifically by research that this is not possible. So if your kid is aggressive due to a video game or reenacting stuff from a video game, it's probably because he's fucked up in the head. I'm wondering what you guys think of this episode. Do you think that gaming addiction is a real addiction? I mean, they say it is, but is it really? What is your experience with kids and violent video games? Do you have like a nephew, a little brother? What do they do when they play violent video games? Can they actually get them? Do your parents buy them for them? Please let me know in the comments down below what your experience is with violent video games, or just video games in general and children. I hope you guys liked this episode on gaming addiction, and maybe sorry for the poor audio quality since I'm recording at night and everybody's sleeping. I don't want to wake them up. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao.
Perfect.